The year is 1812, and the brutal Russian winter closes in around Napoleon's Grande Armée. Ice crunches underfoot as soldiers, haggard and starving, trudge through snowbound wastelands. Faces gaunt with frostbite, they clutch their tattered uniforms against the biting wind. Horses falter, collapsing from exhaustion, leaving behind a trail of frozen carcasses. Napoleon himself rides silently, his dreams of conquest turning to bitter reality. This moment epitomizes the catastrophic retreat from Moscow. It marks the beginning of the end for the once invincible emperor. Napoleon Bonaparte's story begins far from the icy Russian steppe, on the sunlit Mediterranean island of Corsica. Born in Ajaccio on August 15, 1769, to a minor noble family of Italian descent, young Napoleon, or Napoleon de Bonaparte, grew up amidst Corsica's rugged landscapes. His father, Carlo, a lawyer and political figure, ensured his son received a French education. Napoleon's ambitious nature was evident early on. He often spoke of greatness, of leaving an indelible mark on history. Corsica was but the first step in his journey. Sent to mainland France at the tender age of 9, Napoleon entered the Royal Military School at Brienne-le-Château. A foreigner in a foreign land, he faced mockery for his Corsican accent and outsider status. Yet he excelled in mathematics, history, and geography, subjects that would later serve him well in military strategy. By 1784, he earned a scholarship to the prestigious École Militaire in Paris. Napoleon's resolve hardened, and his aspirations continued to soar. A young soldier was in the making, preparing to change the world. As the flames of revolution erupted in France in 1789, the world watched with bated breath. The storming of the Bastille signaled the birth of a new era, one of liberty, equality, and fraternity. For young officers like Napoleon, it was a time of opportunity, of rapid social and political change. The tides of revolution swept away old institutions, creating new paths to power. Napoleon, though initially cautious, soon saw the revolution as a chance to rise. The stage was set for his ascent. In 1793, at the siege of Toulon, Napoleon's military prowess came to the fore. Tasked with retaking the city from royalist forces and their British allies, he devised a brilliant plan. Commanding the artillery, he orchestrated a relentless bombardment, driving the enemy from their strongholds. His decisive actions earned him a promotion to brigadier general at just 24. Toulon was a turning point, showcasing his strategic genius. It marked the beginning of his meteoric rise through the military ranks. Napoleon's reputation soared further during the tumultuous days of 1795, when Paris teetered on the brink of chaos. A royalist uprising threatened the revolutionary government, and the situation demanded swift action. With a whiff of grape shot, Napoleon's artillery dispersed the insurgents, restoring order. His decisive intervention earned him the command of the Army of the Interior. Paris, the heart of revolutionary France, became the backdrop for his burgeoning power. The young general's name was now on everyone's lips. The Italian campaign of 1796 to 1797 showcased Napoleon at his finest. Leading the French army against Austrian forces, he displayed audacious tactics and brilliant maneuvering. Victories at battles like Lodi, Castiglione, and Rivoli cemented his reputation as a master strategist. His charisma inspired his troops, who revered him as a hero. The campaign brought vast swathes of Italy under French control, reshaping the geopolitical landscape. Napoleon returned to France, a celebrated conqueror, his ambitions now grander than ever. In 1798, Napoleon embarked on a bold expedition to Egypt. His aim was to strike at British interests in the region and open a new front in the war. But the Egyptian campaign was fraught with challenges. Despite initial successes like the Battle of the Pyramids, his fleet was decimated by the British at the Battle of the Nile. Plagued by logistical issues and local resistance, the campaign ultimately faltered. Yet, it was here that Napoleon's fascination with the Orient was kindled. By 1799, France was embroiled in political turmoil, its government teetering on collapse. Sensing an opportunity, Napoleon returned from Egypt, orchestrating the coup of 18 Brumaire. With deft political maneuvering and the support of key figures, he dissolved the Directory, establishing the consulate. As first consul, he wielded unparalleled power, effectively ruling France as a dictator. The coup marked a crucial turning point, consolidating his authority. It was the dawn of a new era, with Napoleon at the helm. As consul, Napoleon embarked on sweeping domestic reforms that reshaped French society. His most enduring legacy, the Napoleonic Code, codified civil laws, ensuring equality before the law and securing property rights. Education systems were revamped, and infrastructure projects transformed the urban landscape. These reforms stabilized France, garnering widespread support. Napoleon's vision was of a modern, prosperous nation, and he pursued it with zeal. The reforms solidified his rule, setting the stage for his imperial ambitions. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French in a grand ceremony at Notre-Dame Cathedral. The event was a spectacle of opulence and power, attended by dignitaries from across Europe. As he placed the crown upon his own head, Napoleon declared his supremacy, defying traditional norms. The coronation was a bold statement, signaling the birth of a new empire. France, once a republic, was now an imperial power, with Napoleon its sovereign ruler. The Battle of Austerlitz in 1805 was Napoleon's crowning military achievement. Facing the combined might of Russian and Austrian forces, he executed a masterful strategy. Feigning weakness to lure his enemies into a trap, he struck decisively at their center. The victory was overwhelming, shattering the Third Coalition. Austerlitz cemented Napoleon's reputation as one of history's greatest commanders. It was a triumph that showcased his brilliance and solidified his empire's dominance in Europe. At the height of his power, Napoleon sought to cripple Britain's economy with the continental system. The blockade aimed to cut off British trade with Europe, but it faced numerous challenges. Smuggling thrived, and the economic strain on European allies bred resentment. Yet Napoleon's empire stretched from the Iberian Peninsula to the Russian steppes. His influence was unmatched, and his ambitions knew no bounds. The continental system was a bold gamble, one with far-reaching consequences. The Peninsular War, beginning in 1808, proved a thorn in Napoleon's side. Spanish and Portuguese resistance, supported by British forces, turned the conflict into a protracted guerrilla war. Brutal battles and skirmishes ravaged the Iberian countryside, draining French resources. The Peninsular War became a quagmire, a persistent drain on Napoleon's military might. It showcased the limits of his power, highlighting the challenges of occupation. The war was a grim precursor to the challenges that lay ahead. The fateful decision to invade Russia in 1812 marked the beginning of Napoleon's downfall. Believing a swift victory was assured, he amassed an enormous army, the Grande Armée. Yet, the vast distances and harsh conditions took their toll. The burning of Moscow and the lack of supplies forced a harrowing retreat. The Russian winter, merciless and unyielding, decimated his forces. Napoleon's Russian campaign became a symbol of hubris, a catastrophic miscalculation with dire consequences. The 1812 retreat from Russia was a nightmare of ice and death. Soldiers, once the pride of France, succumbed to cold and starvation. The Grande Armée, reduced to a fraction of its former strength, limped back across the frozen landscape. Napoleon's aura of invincibility shattered, his empire now vulnerable. The world watched as the emperor's fortunes waned, the dream of conquest slipping away. The retreat was a bitter lesson in the perils of ambition. In 1813, as Europe rallied against him, Napoleon faced his greatest challenge yet. The Sixth Coalition, comprising major powers like Russia, Prussia, Austria, and Britain, united to bring him down. Battles raged across the continent, each more desperate than the last. The pivotal Battle of Leipzig, known as the Battle of Nations, saw Napoleon's forces decisively defeated. The coalition's relentless pressure led to his abdication in 1814. France, weary and battered, was ready for change. Exiled to the island of Elba, Napoleon was a ruler of a miniature domain. Restless and plotting, he refused to accept his diminished fate. With just 1,000 men and a handful of ships, he escaped Elba in February 1815. His return to France ignited a fervor as soldiers and citizens rallied to his cause. The 100 Days had begun, a final, dramatic chapter in his storied life. Europe held its breath, awaiting the outcome. The final showdown came at the Battle of Waterloo on June 18, 1815. Facing the Duke of Wellington's allied forces, Napoleon's tactical brilliance was not enough. Mud-churned fields and relentless artillery fire defined the battle. As the sun set, his dreams of empire crumbled. The once mighty emperor was defeated, his forces routed. Waterloo was not just a military loss. It was the end of an era, sealing Napoleon's fate and altering Europe's course. Captured and sent into exile once more, Napoleon found himself on the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic. Stripped of power and far from home, he lived in isolation, surrounded by the vast ocean. The windswept island became his final prison, where he spent his days dictating memoirs and reflecting on his past. The emperor, once feared and revered, was now a solitary figure. Helena would be his last resting place. Napoleon Bonaparte died on May 5, 1821 on St. Helena, his legacy as enigmatic as ever. His final years were marked by illness and introspection, yet his influence endured. The Napoleonic Code continued to shape legal systems worldwide, his military tactics studied and emulated by generations of leaders. His story, a blend of ambition, triumph, and tragedy, captivated the imagination. Napoleon's legend, both celebrated and vilified, remains etched in the annals of history. Napoleon's rise and fall left an indelible mark on Europe. His reforms modernized France, while his military campaigns reshaped the continent's political landscape. The legacy of his empire lingered, influencing the map of Europe. Yet it was his ambition, both his strength and his undoing, that defined his life. Napoleon's story is a testament to the complexities of power, the allure of conquest, and the inexorable march of history. His shadow looms large over the 19th century. For many, Napoleon remains a figure of fascination, a man of paradoxes. His brilliance on the battlefield was matched by his administrative acumen, yet his insatiable ambition led to suffering and upheaval. His legend has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film. From Beethoven's symphonies to Tolstoy's novels, his influence permeates culture. Napoleon, the Corsican outsider turned emperor, continues to capture the human imagination, a symbol of ambition's heights and pitfalls. The myth of Napoleon endures, a tale of meteoric rise and dramatic fall. His legacy is debated and reinterpreted through the lens of history. To some, a hero who brought order and reform; to others, a tyrant whose wars wrought devastation. His life, a study in power and its consequences, offers lessons for all leaders. In the annals of history, few figures evoke such passion and intrigue. Napoleon's story is far from over. Throughout the centuries, Napoleon's image has been reshaped, his story retold. Monuments and museums celebrate his achievements, while scholars dissect his failures. His ambition, both admired and admonished, remains a focal point of historical discourse. The Napoleonic Wars, a period of upheaval, continue to be studied for their impact on modern Europe. Napoleon's legacy, a complex tapestry of triumph and turmoil, endures. His life serves as both cautionary tale and source of inspiration. From the sunlit shores of Corsica to the frozen wastes of Russia, Napoleon's journey was one of transformation. His story, a blend of ambition, genius, and hubris, resonates through the ages. His exploits and reforms left an indelible impact on France and beyond. As we journey through history, his legacy invites reflection on the nature of power and the cost of ambition. Napoleon Bonaparte remains a towering figure, his life a testament to the enduring human spirit. The echoes of Napoleon's life continue to inspire leaders and strategists worldwide. His military campaigns studied in academies, his reforms a model for governance. Yet his story also warns of the dangers of unchecked ambition. His rise and fall offer insights into the complexities of leadership. As history unfolds, Napoleon remains a symbol of the heights of human achievement and the depths of human folly. The Emperor's Tale is a timeless reminder of history's relentless march. In the end, Napoleon's legacy is one of contradictions, a blend of reformer and conqueror. His life, a testament to human ambition, continues to captivate scholars and enthusiasts. As we unravel the complexities of his era, we gain insights into the forces that shaped our modern world. Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor of the French, remains a figure of enduring fascination. His story, a saga of power and its consequences, invites us to reflect on the past and its lessons. From the ashes of revolution to the throne of an empire, Napoleon's journey was extraordinary. His story, a blend of audacity and brilliance, defies easy categorization. As we delve into the annals of history, his life serves as a mirror to the human condition. Napoleon's legacy, both celebrated and criticized, offers a lens through which to view the complexities of power and ambition. The Emperor's Tale is a testament to the enduring allure of history. As the world continues to grapple with the legacies of the past, Napoleon remains a figure of study and debate. His reforms laid the groundwork for modern governance, while his wars reshaped continents. His story, a tapestry of triumph and tragedy, offers insights into the nature of leadership. Napoleon Bonaparte's life, a saga of ambition and consequence, invites us to explore the depths of human endeavor. His legacy, a complex mosaic, endures through the ages. Napoleon's tale, from Corsican origins to imperial grandeur, is one of epic proportions. His life, a study in contrasts, offers rich material for reflection and analysis. As we close this chapter on Napoleon Bonaparte, we are reminded of the power of history to illuminate the present. His story, a testament to human ambition and resilience, continues to resonate. From his triumphs to his trials, Napoleon's legacy endures as a symbol of history's enduring march.